So they say coaching athletes at a junior college is like running a fast food franchise. Once you get them in, you've got to start thinking about getting them out again. You only have 2 years to prepare these players for a 4-year school and the next level. So talk about how sometimes that can be a frustrating task and talk about working within limitations of a junior college program.
Yeah. Well, I'll start with kind of the fun part currently is that I've had some of the students that are here now went through the pandemic with me and have been here in their third year, and one guy's in his fourth year. And it's the first time I've had students this long.
Hmm.
So, man, I get to feel what it's like as a four-year coach to
Yeah.
be able to work with students for that extended period. It's been really, really fun because the trust and the relationship is strong by the third year. And I
Hmm.
never really had that opportunity as much as I've had because of the pandemic that these kids have, a lot of them this year on this year's team have stuck it out through the whole way. And so that's been really interesting and a big difference between the usual 2 years. And one of our guys, Christian Traps, he transferred after a year last year, went to Cal. So I only had him here for 1 year, and yeah, that sucks. That sucks in a way because, like you said, it's like a fast food restaurant. They come in and then we got to move them on to the next level, and it's short. It's short, but it's long enough still at
Hmm.
community college to, for the right student athlete, this buffer between high school and a university, this 2 years is a period where I've seen tremendous growth. Our students, physically mature, athletically mature, academically mature. So it is like this small window, two
Hmm.
years, but it's 2 years between high school and university where these students can get to a certain maturity level where they're ready for university. And when they came out of high school, maybe they were going to transfer to a smaller, less known, maybe D3 program or NAIA program. And now coming out of merit, they're more qualified academically and athletically to move on to a a D2 or D1 program. So I think community college for the right person, it's academically and athletically, there's huge advantages. And then lastly, the financial advantage is gigantic. Student out of high school, these kids get recruited to some really strange places. When I'm out recruiting and a student tells me they're going to somewhere in Idaho or Missouri to some school I've never heard of, because the track coach called them and they don't have to pay the whole thing. They're going to get, a small scholarship. Well, they're still going to owe 20,000 after their first year. And I'm like, man, if they came to merit, most of our students get their Pell Grants. When I help the students with FAFSA, and they're going to get $6,800 in their pocket, as opposed to it going to some small school in a random state in the middle of the country. So financially, our students make money to go to college and get their degree instead of going into debt. Um, Even if students don't qualify for FAFSA, if their families make some money, they're still going to get the fee waiver so they don't pay tuition. So almost, well, I would say all now through the pandemic, we've been,
Hmm.
all students are coming to college for free. And
Yeah.
we're getting some of this COVID funding. So there's COVID funding, there's Pell Grant, there's Cal Grant. So people are getting their college degree at community college where we have small classes and dedicated instructors. And I've been here so long, I know who the good instructors are and who the instructors are that you might want to avoid. I know the pathways to the university level. Um, So, I mean, there's really not a downside unless I suppose the one downside is kids want to leave home when they're 18. They're ready to go, and sometimes their parents are ready for them to go. So,
they want to leave the snow.
yeah. Some of these kids want to go to the snow. That's what's
Yeah.
I try to tell them. I was like, that's, you got to experience things for yourself, I guess. But